Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Forrester manse, Ridge and Eric are thrilled to hear that Steffy's back in the company as chairman. She tells them Carter, Hope, and Brooke were in the meeting and vows to get their family business back. She says she told them what they wanted to hear and they bought it. Eric smiles, they've no idea what you're up to. At Forrester, Carter tells Hope it's not surprising that Steffy wouldn't want to walk down. He realizes she's skeptical. Hope says they need to be careful. She's not sure if she wants what's stylish for the company, or what's stylish for the Forresters. Hope assures Carter she's not trying to question his judgment. Carter thinks it's fair to be cautious and tells Hope she can trust him. She does, she just doesn't trust Steffy. We need to do with caution. Carter reminds her Steffy answers to them now. Hope says Steffy's return felt out of the blue. They go over how shocked the Forresters were by the takeover. Carter thinks she had time to cool off and accept the new order of effects. He assures Hope they've control, however, she'll be out if Steffy wants to undermine them. Hope reprises that they need to be careful. Carter is sure having a Forrester there will be good for them. They can use her for that. Hope thinks that's a little cold wave. Carter wants Eric, Ridge and all the Forrester back ultimately. At Bill's place, Will asks his pater for help getting relief of the deep fakes of Elektra on the internet. Bill is glad to help and asks, anything differently, as he stands up. Will teases that it's like he's trying to get relief of him. In the murk, Luna smiles. Bill just doesn't want him shirking his work liabilities or he'll hear from his mama. Will insists his father is on edge. Bill claims there's a huge business deal he's monitoring. Will doesn't buy it. He doesn't get like this over business. Is all of this about Luna? Bill says he put that whole thing in perspective. Will still thinks commodity is over and vows to keep checking in on him. They express their love and Will tells him that after everything that happened, he's really glad Luna's not his family. Will exits and Luna comes out. She wonders what Bill's son would suppose if he knew what he was doing for her. She thinks Will really cares about Bill and had his number. Bill doesn't want him involved in this situation. Luna says he knew how important he wanted her to be his son and how worried he was to find out she wasn't. Bill recaps that her father is Tom Starr. In her office, Lee phones Penelope and demands to see her in her office incontinently. Don't make me stay. When Poppy arrives in Lee's office and asks, okay, I'm then. What's up? Lee says it's about Tom Starr. Poppy spots the liver and is shocked when Lee says it's Tom's. Why are we talking about Tom Starr and why do you have his liver? Poppy nearly vomits over the liver and Lee sniffs that she'd no way survive the ore. Poppy asks what's going on. Lee needs to answer a question one that's visited her for times. At Forrester, Carter addresses about having a policy of inclusion, however, she'll see that it'll make the company stronger if Steffy can get on board. Hope is still upset about them getting caught off guard by Steffy. Carter reassures Hope and tells her he loves her and believes in her. You have nothing to be bothered about from Steffy. At the Forrester manse, Steffy tells her grandmother's print, I wouldn't let you down. Ridge comes down the stairs and thanks her for fighting for the company. He'd like to know what her plan is. A knock comes at the door and Steffy smiles, right on time. Steffy lets Daphne Rose into the house and introduces her to her father. She's the most reputed nose in Paris and also one of her good musketeers. Ridge tells Daphne he's heard of her. Steffy says no bone can eclipse her friend. Daphne sniffs Ridge and remarks on the scent he's wearing. He says it was a gift from a woman. Daphne says she knows him veritably well. Talk turns to the takeover and Daphne tells Ridge she's sorry. Ridge wonders why she'd want to work with Hope and Carter. Steffy says Daphne isn't just the most reputed nose in Paris, she's also beautiful and competent. The kind of woman no man can say no to. Daphne muses, not indeed Carter Walton. Ridge gratuities over. Steffi explains that incense isn't the only area of Daphne's moxie, she is quite a character with men. The woman says she's a romantic. Steffi aloud. It would be intriguing to see what would be with Hope and Carter, formerly Daphne's, in the blend. At Forrester, Carter tells Hope that Steffi couldn't touch them if she tried because they love each other. That will keep them strong. They kiss and Hope continues to look cautious. In Lee's office, Poppy asks her family what questions she has. Lee says Luna killed Tom Starr because she wanted to be Bill's son. Luna faked the maternity test. You must have been so surprised when the maternity test came back. Lee knows Poppy knew she was Aunt Bill's father. Were you relieved, Penelope, indeed, though you knew it was a lit? Poppy asks what difference it makes. Bill is Aunt Luna's father. She killed her father, Tom Starr. Lee asks, did she? Poppy tells Lee she wins. She was right about her each on. I'm a terrible mama. What differently do you want from me? Lee wants the verity. Poppy thinks she wants her verity. She rants that her family has always judged her and no way tried to support them. Why has she always been so mean, and why does she have Tom Starr's liver? Lee says she has Tom's liver and a blood sample from Luna. Poppy asks why she'd need that. Lee says she ran a maternity test. She had to know. You wouldn't let any of us know who knocked you up all those times agone. Poppy says Tom is Luna's father. Lee holds up the test. No. Tom Starr is Aunt Luna's father, Penelope. I suppose we both know who Luna's father really is, do'n't we, Penelope? Bill Spencer has taken Isaac's daughter Luna Nozawa under his sect on the Bold and the Beautiful. But there's still another big twist coming in the murders. Let's be real, the only way Bone Bill can clear Luna's name is if there's another killer. But scuttlebutt has it that might actually be the case. When Luna Nozawa killed Hollis and Tom Starr by poisoning them, it was believed that she did it so she could be Bill Spencer's son and not the Il Giardino pizza boy's son. Still, there's someone differently who had way further to lose by the verity coming out about Luna's father. Lee Finnegan and her family Poppy Nozawa will have an explosive fight. Lee Finnegan will charge her family of lying about Tom Starr and Bill Spencer, because her hubby Jack Finnegan is actually Luna's pater. Poppy had way more reason to keep Luna's maternity a secret than Luna did. Still, did Poppy kill two innocent men to keep it a secret and cover her family from chancing out? Bill has been spending a lot of time with Luna and agitating the details of the Il Giardino murders with her, if Jack Finnegan is Luna's real pater. There were always propositions floating around that Luna was brainwashed or manipulated while she was in some kind of reverie to kill the two men. And now her mama Poppy has all the reason in the world to want to silence people that were raising questions about Luna's maternity. Do you suppose that Poppy used her son to take out her fake pater? So there wouldn't be any further maternity tests and questions from her family Lee Finnegan?